Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Kena Bridge of Spirits. This time I'm going to show you how to defeat the boss Stone Guardian. Stone Guardian is very similar to Shrine Guardian from earlier in the game, with the key exception that it is covered in stone. So this boss is basically asking you to weave your new ability with some old abilities, which is basically the bombs and the arrows. Every time a bomb explodes on the boss or near it, it will sort of move the rocks that are covering the courage points on the boss, and then you can shoot them with an arrow. You don't have to do this. You can technically just pepper the boss with bombs and chip away at it forever, but you do want to weave your bombs and then arrows to take down those points quickly. They're really the only things that do significant damage up until you sort of break the boss's legs a bit and actually expose the roots. So little ads will spawn throughout the fight. You can use these to just build courage to heal yourself. But basically, you just want to keep chucking bombs at the boss, and then every time a new courage point is revealed, you want to jump, slow down time by knocking an arrow, and then go after the courage point. I do not recommend using a empowered rot arrow when shooting these courage points. You really won't get that much bonus damage out of it, and you still have to just keep breaking the boss and chipping away at it. So the boss can sort of overwhelm you with its attacks. That leap right there is pretty deadly in itself. To avoid that, you want to dodge and then immediately jump, because there is a shockwave that comes after it. So you can parry the boss, but again, unless you have broken his leg or something and exposed the tree roots, you're probably not going to get too much bonus damage out of that parry. So I don't really recommend going for them, at least not before you've broken a lot of the rocks off the boss. You don't have to shoot the arrows off the boss necessarily. You can just wait for them to explode. But I find it better to just sort of control the fight and control everything that I'm doing. I'm sure that's a metaphor for my life. But this allows you to kind of keep an eye on everything without having to worry too much. The courage points on the back of the boss are probably the hardest to get. That's because you have to basically wait for a bomb to explode by staying close to the boss. And then once it does explode, roll, and then jump behind the boss in order to expose that courage point. But once you get enough courage points exposed, or enough of the tree exposed and all the rocks off, it is much easier to deal damage to the boss, as I said before. Eventually, the boss will sort of expose the flower on his back, and then you can just send the rot after it, and then they can cleanse the flower. That's going to happen right here. Boss is going to hunker down, and then he's going to expose the flower. Just like that. Just send your rod after it, and then you can either shoot an arrow or just run up and press L1 to pulse it. You do want to be careful, because after that happens, some flame shockwaves will go down. I recommend putting a bomb on the boss and then using the rod hammer to explode the bomb and then deal some significant damage. But that's the boss. It's really a battle of attrition. It may take you a little while, but you can get it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Kena Bridge of Spirits, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The link for that is in the video description below. I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.